Jules, how was Hawaii?
It was so fun.
Why?
I was just like surfing and just like free diving all the time.
You know how to do that?
Yeah, I think Khalyla taught me. Surfing, Aloha taught me.
You can do it?
I'm okay with it. That's why I'm like learning like every day. Like I want to be good at it. So.
Have you ever surfed?
I actually used to go to surf camp every summer.
What?
Yeah, girl. I used to shred the gnar. I used to go to a surf camp in San Diego for about 5 summers when I was in junior high to high school. It was called Pasquit Surf Camp. And Izzy Pasquitz ran the camp. And we used to like hang out in a trailer park in San Diego, Mission Bay, with like Rob Machado and Kelly Slater. And I was this like preppy kid from Atlanta. And I would just fly to California every summer and go to surf camp. I went to theater camp and surf camp.
Wait, that's
And then I would play golf competitively. I'm a real jack of all trades. Yeah.
I don't understand. Were you one day like the kid that woke up and was like, I want to surf?
Blue Crush came out. Yeah, I was landlocked in Atlanta. Blue Crush came out. My parents took me to Hawaii. We went to Oahu, and I was like, this is it. This is my destiny. And I found a surf camp, and my best friend and I went, and I was actually pretty decent at it. I can only longboard. I also haven't been on a surfboard in years. But I had the time of my life. It was like the most fun experience.
Could you pick up a surfboard today?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like once you do it, you can do it. I couldn't translate it to like all board sports. Terrible skateboarder, but yeah, I could probably get up on a board.
Shout out to our golden slug, Brandon. Khalyla, we have a Patreon.
We do have a Patreon.
We have a spanking brand new video.
It's a juicy, well, everything on there is juicy.
I know. We love our Patreon because we get to be ourselves and connect with the listeners a little more better. We'll see you guys at the link below. Don't forget to check out the hater tier. You guys, I finally announced my tour, the Pretty Little Baby Tour, and you can get tickets at prettylittlebabytour.com. I'm coming to Madison, Wisconsin, Denver, Seattle, Olympia, Washington, Portland, New York, Philadelphia, Boston, and more. You can check out the links, get tickets at prettylittlebabytour.com. I can't wait to see you guys. Khalyla, how was Hawaii?
It was great. She was there with me.
I know. You guys both look a shade darker.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's she went surfing every day. We're water girlies.
I'm a Pisces. I'm very water girly.
Are you like super into the ocean?
Very into the ocean.
Uh-huh.
I need to be by the ocean. I was just telling the gals I used to go to surf camp growing up. Yes, and I'm from like landlocked Atlanta, Georgia, but I would shred the gnar every summer. That was my thing for the whole summer.
Oh my God, you hear that? She shreds the gnar.
I
shred the
feel
gnar.
so like I'm in the wrong place. Like I can't swim. The thought
You can't swim?
No, the thought of getting on a surfboard is like instant death to me. It's something I don't understand. Like when people look at me and they're like, I don't know how you do stand-up comedy. I'm like, it's on land. It's simple. But like water stuff is like, we're not supposed to do that.
Now, is it like really can't swim?
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't survive?
Correct.
Wow. So we're going out for a leisure, paddle boarding situation. We must have a life jacket on.
Oh, for sure.
She's in fluorescent.
Wow.
We gotta find her floating body.
And by the way, it'd be very tricky to even get me on the paddleboard because just knowing that I could fall in.
She's bad company on a paddleboard.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't want her in front. I'd rather have your 3 Frenchies.
Yeah, okay. Well, and I love the videos of like the bulldogs or the Frenchies like on the surfboard, tandem surfing.
cute.
I could never do that with mine, but that's the dream. Like to be on a surfboard with my dogs. I'm like,
Well, with the
great.
Frenchies, they're like snub nosed. They could drown easy, and they're big chested.
Yeah.
they're
They're divas. That's what it is.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you guys, first of all, let's welcome our guest, Heather McMahan.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Literally an icon in comedy. We've been trying to get her since the day we started this podcast. I watch her podcast every week. It's called Absolutely Not.
So sweet.
Are you on tour? You're taking time off right now?
I take the summers off. You know what I mean? Because my audience, my gals are on vacation or their kids at, are at camp or they're at their lake house. So I take the summers off. I'm not
love
trying
that.
to sweat and tell jokes. I'm exhausted.
That's the way to live, though. It's like I feel like everybody that I've met in comedy so far, they don't know how to take a vacation unless it's mixed with work. And
Yeah.
I dated a comic for 10 years,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, I'll only go to that place you want to go if there's work for me there. And I'm like, can we just like lay around like bums?
Can't we go to Ibiza and just have some
I've been
paella and some white wine and shut the fuck
I
up?
did bad things in Ibiza.
Oh, hell yeah.
What did you do there and when?
Same in Barcelona. I got all day.
Stop saying that on this podcast.
But it's the truth. Like those Spanish boys just like don't ask, and they just enter.
Europeans do love to enter. They love to enter.
Jules, have you ever had against your will?
No, I've never tried, but I heard Atikala's stories about Ibiza, and I want to have a threesome there.
Oh my God.
With a guy and a girl?
Either
What do you mean?
boy or girl or boy-girl.
Okay.
Anyways, this is my niece, Jules. She's our resident.
Jules, I'm so glad family's here, and we're really breaking this down. And this is what I love about this show, is that we incorporate family and really teach you the ways of the world. So welcome.
She's our resident girl that doesn't want to be here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Everybody needs one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
So this is the first time we're recording after
Yeah.
like a really long break. All of June they were in Hawaii and I was shooting a horror film, and I
baddie.
realized something on this when I was working with like normal people. I mean, I guess actresses aren't normal, but they're like normal compared to comedians, I think.
Yeah.
Truth.
I realized that I have something. I've officially clinically diagnosed myself with podcast personality.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
They would just say something like, "Oh, I really like these oranges from Air One," and it was like my instinct to have a major, huge reaction to anything everyone said. I'd be like, "That's crazy," and people were like, "Esther, like, calm down." But and then I'm like, I went home. Then I'm like, "Oh no, this is podcast personality." Because
I can totally relate.
You're trained to
Like,
have.
use my code oranges 15 for 15% off.
But it's like after doing podcasts for so long, it's like because you can't just have like a non-reaction. You have to like choose one big direction, and I do that with
so
every.
true, and it's like you're trained to fear dead air. So then you can't just listen to someone, you have to add information. And now oranges are, we're talking about
Kumquats, mandarins.
yeah.
We're going through the whole list.
You're so right. I think this is why I've been a hermit. I don't like to socialize as much because I'm afraid of being that person.
I was just annoying as be around. Thankfully, I also on this job was the first time that I just had no energy to have a fake personality. So I was just exactly myself, and I feel like it actually went well. Like people were enjoying it. Just me being annoying and being like, free about it.
Yeah.
Free, telling people you can't swim.
Do you feel like you have podcast personality?
I'm sure. It's also too, I feel like in order to even keep the ball, like there's so many balls in the air, right, in this business. It's just kind of like all day you're on. And I have realized, like, this is why I take like 2 months off in the summer, because I'm so overstimulated. I've just become a raging cunt to everybody in my family, my poor husband. Like, I have to shut down. And I'm a very extroverted by nature social person. Like, I want to go to dinners, I want to chit chat, I'm not quiet backstage, I want to be social. But now I'm like being on the road and then podcasting all day and doing this and just being elevated with your cortisol and high all day. I come home and I'm like, I don't even want to, I only listen to cocktail jazz. I can't even listen to top 40 anymore. I listen to cocktail jazz. I listen to bossa nova mornings. Like, I have to be quiet and I've turned in kind of a shell of a human because it's too much. And I got to Stella's got to get her groove back, and that's why she's going to Mallorca.
Are you really going to Mallorca?
I'm going to Mallorca, and I'm going all over Portugal.
Portugal too.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
God, that's
Yeah.
where the boys like me.
They do. See, they like me in Italy, and my husband and I usually go to Italy every summer, but we're switching it up this year. We're being crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I really get down in Italy. Even before I met my husband.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, when I
What do you
studied
think
abroad,
it is about Italians and you?
they like curves. They like big titties. They love blonde. And yeah, and when you have sex with an Italian, they love to smoke like a Marlboro Red afterwards.
Okay, yeah.
And they love watching American shows. So you're like finish, you have a Marlboro Red, and you're like, you're ripping heaters and you're watching The Simpsons, and you're like, this is great. And then you get like cacio e pepe at the end. It's just great. It's fun. Yeah.
Do they have big
Uncircumcised, it runs a gamut. It's not just like you can culturally say that Italians have one size.
I'm into the uncuts. Give
doesn't
me an
bother me.
uncut because jerking off an uncut is so easy.
Why?
I could do it from all the way over here,
Why?
half asleep, because the skin acts as a hand already. So you don't have to just slave away. Sorry,
They have
we're
their
gonna
own-
get demonetized on YouTube. You're not gonna. You're just. It's the easiest thing. The pocket is there for them. They have a built-in fleshlight.
I was literally thinking that they have a built-in flashlight.
Yeah.
It is an extra layer of, friction.
Less work, baby.
I don't mean this in an offensive way, but I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, really. I come from Filipino culture where uncut is very looked down upon, and
Oh,
they
really?
call you're
I want to be
humiliated as a
supportive
child.
of it because I think that the trend is gonna swing back where people should stop getting cut.
I think so too. I think it's mutilation
Right.
without consent.
Agreed.
I used to be one of those people because I'm from the Philippines where I'm like, ooh, PUE. Like, if you have foreskin, like, get out of my face.
Right.
But not anymore. I've changed. I've grown.
Yeah, listen, we all gotta grow.
You
I'm
get
about to
dick
have a
down
Diet Coke.
Wait, what is it about Diet Cokes? Because she's entered a Diet Coke.
I'm back on it.
No, I've never tried it before, but then I'm living
How
with
old are you?
23.
23. You never had a DC?
No, never.
Wait, you've never had it now?
I just started it like like this January because I started living with Tito Bobby, and then he has like a lot of Diet Coke, so I decided to try it, and now I'm addicted.
Now
to
she's
it.
stealing everyone's Diet
Everyone,
Cokes.
like even Tiger Bellies.
In all the fridges everywhere in America.
Just only limit yourself to like 2 or 3 a day, because then you can, next thing you know, you're buying a 12 pack. You've had 12 Diet Cokes. Like, it's bad. My dad, I'm pretty sure he died of pancreatic cancer, but I'm 99% sure he died of Diet Coke. Like, he would literally be the guy who would drink like 12 a day. And I'm like, yeah, that much aspartame will kill you. I don't care what anybody says. So I gave him up after my dad passed. I was like, I'll never touch Diet Coke. So I went 10 hard years without it. And then I was on set one day and I was like, if I have an iced coffee at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to shit myself. So I was like, let's ease into the caffeine. I got a DC and now I'm back. I'll have 4 of these and I'm not happy about it.
Isn't Coke Zero better than Diet Coke?
No, because you don't have
Flavor-wise, yes, I agree. I think so. But it's a European Coke Zero. I also think a Coca Light.
Coke Light. Oh my
Coca
God.
Light, European Diet Coke is totally different.
No
Wait,
one
what
knows
the
about
fuck
Coke
is Coca
Light.
Light?
It's the EU's version of Diet Coke, and it's a different sweetener.
It's a different sweetener. In the Philippines, it's not Coca Light, it's just Coke Light.
Yeah.
And it is tastier.
You can have 45 and run a marathon and just like, but never feel shitty.
Right.
And your teeth stay white. It's just like it's a vibe.
You know what days I'm really longing for is back before I knew about like cortisol spikes and like just ruining your guts and intestines, is the days like 5 years ago when I would wake up, do a long walk to a coffee shop, get a giant black iced coffee, drink the whole thing, and just fucking be on fire all day.
Rage all day.
Rage out against my family.
Yeah.
No, lately I've been like longing for that feeling, because now it's like, oh, when you first wake up, you have to have food in your stomach, and I'm avoiding coffee because of anxiety. Like, I
Right.
just feel like I'm a fucking loser now.
I feel like I've become a pussy ass bitch. And I feel that way because I have to have 30 grams of protein, cannot have any sort of caffeine before I have the protein in my stomach, or I'll be sweating and the adrenals and all. I'm on the same journey as you. I get it.
I can't even eat meat unless there is a 4-hour gap between eating meat and falling asleep. Or
Yeah.
else I just get the meat sweats
Yeah.
all night. But then your age, my God,
Yeah,
did
I
I
don't-
just rage,
Yeah.
and it stopped at a halt, like screeching halt at 32 when I started shitting blood. And I was like, okay, then.
Is there really that big of a difference in our bodies between this age and our age?
I didn't think so. I was in denial until I saw the blood in my shit. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to slow down.
Yeah.
For sure.
Stella, what do you mean? Yeah,
okay,
there is.
well, when I was younger, once I ate a full casserole to myself when I was like 23, and I
The
can't,
joy.
and I can't do that now.
You can. Let power through, Stella. Jeez, anyone can.
Buckle down.
Yeah. Be
Yeah.
brave.
You'll just be so swollen that you can't get any of your jewelry off. Even like a loose fitting necklace. You'll have like a bobble necklace like stuck at your throat. That's my thing is I have to watch, and I'm a Malden sea salt girl. I'm putting salt on everything. But like I got a lymphatic drainage massage yesterday because from flying I can't get any of my jewelry off. And I just had surgery, so I have to be like, deflate. And
Yeah.
it's just like, when did it become like I can't even look at something semi-salty without my face blowing up?
What is your neck surgery that you had to have?
Oh my God, you guys, this was self-inflicted. I got a D-plane neck lift at Christmas, and my doctor went a little too conservative, so we had to do it again.
Wait, what's a D-plane necklace?
That's the
basically
one
like-
what I want.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Not yet?
No, not
I thought
yet.
you were supposed to get it when you haven't hit the maximum yet.
I basically, after editing 2 specials, I was like, I gotta tighten up the neck. So they went in, they basically just tighten up your neck. And then my doctor was like, went too conservative. He's like, you're on camera. I didn't want to go full. And I was like, no. So I ended up with just this little fat pad. And so he had to go in there and do it again. So I'm really, really swollen. And every day at 4 o'clock, I look like Quagmire, like my jaw drops. So I'm should not be at work right now.
What's the downtime for?
The first time was pretty gnarly. I mean, if you can hide for a month, you should. And healing is really linear. That's the thing, is nobody tells you, and you don't need to do anything. You're beautiful. Never change anything about yourself. Don't listen to the people that leave comments on Reddit about your face, okay? You're beautiful. It was gnarly, but because they cut in front of your ears, then behind your ears, and then under here, and they kind of like scoop everything up. Again, nothing was done to my face. My face, I was like, is perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, don't touch it. It was just tightening this up. But I had to get it done basically twice. And so I got a new like hour of comedy out of it, but I just never thought that I'd have to like get up and be like, let me tell you about my 3 times I had to get plastic surgery on the same spot. Like, you know, you hear about like, I've done IVF a ton and it didn't take. You never hear about getting like lipo to your neck and it doesn't take. You know what I mean? Like whose plastic surgery doesn't take? Mine. So that's where I'm at. And I never thought I'd be that person.
We
but I
look
did it.
perfect.
And
You
you're so
do
sweet.
look great. I had breast implants, woke up with double D's and hated them.
Really?
I had asked for C's, woke up with D's because he went the opposite of conservative. He was like, I think she wants this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woke up and I was like, what the fuck are these? And I took him out within a year and a half.
You know, we get to that age. I turned 38, and it was just like simple things where I was like, well, I don't want to stare at this anymore. I'm gonna tweak. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweak. So I went back to my same doctor for the revision because he's a great doctor, and he was like, let me fix it, right? But I just got a second opinion from this guy here in LA. He has been confusing me with another comedian and keeps texting me as if I am that comedian. And I've tried to tell him, like, we did a FaceTime where we like FaceTimed. He saw my face. We had a consultation. He said, no, you actually had great work done. He was just a little too conservative. I think you should go back to your original doctor to fix it. That's what he originally said. And then he sent me a sheet, like the price. This guy wanted to charge me $133,000
For what?
to touch my neck. And he keeps texting me as if I am another comedian who I won't say their name. And I'm like, this is breaking HIPAA. Like, now I know that this woman is also trying to get it done. And I responded like, LOL, not her, haha. And then he keeps DMing me like, when am I going to see you? See you in LA. Come on in. I'm like, no, you're still texting me as if I'm the other person. It's really fucked up. So don't get any work done in LA. That's all I want to say.
Because you got us mixed up.
I know. I'm like, your whole job is to look at faces, and you can't have no facial
You're
recognition
gonna wake
with my
up
face.
with more tits.
I'm gonna end up with a boob on my fucking forehead at this point. They're all getting it done.
I heard that you said that 2025 is the year of Miss Piggy personality.
So I got really addicted to Miss Piggy last year,
What do you
especially when
mean?
I was on oxys after my first neck
Okay,
situation.
got it. Well-
Again, never do oxys, and I would buy stuff on Etsy. I found out what Etsy was, and it changed my life. And I've always loved Miss Piggy because she and I have the exact same like personality on stage. I'm always in feathers and diamonds, and I love like really glam girl. And I love that Kermit follows her around. My husband's my biggest fan, and I just love her. Everything about Miss Piggy is fucking hysterical. After my surgery, I'd buy all this Miss Piggy stuff, and it just memorabilia started showing up at my house. Forgot I had bought any of it, and now she's really having a moment. Like Amy Poehler recently was talking about Miss Piggy. Like Miss Piggy is that girl. Look at her. She's fucking fierce. Like that's me at the Emmys. Like go all
I
the way
like
up.
that
She's got the
one.
microphone with the
Yeah.
blown out hair. That's me at the Emmys. Like you can't tell me that that's not me. We both have a nice strong chin. I have the same blowout. Like that's my girl. That is my girl.
What do you
so
imagine
cute.
she's doing in her downtime when she's not on the red carpet?
She's also getting work done.
Podcasting.
No, she's absolutely not podcasting. She's screaming at Kermit.
Do you think Italian men like her?
Oh my!
Of course
she
they
absolutely
do.
has 16 Italian boyfriends, and Kermit looks the other way. Yeah, of course. But she goes to classy places like the island of Ischia, or she does Amalfi. But she
Yeah.
wouldn't dare see her in Capri. You know, she's like that's for
Yeah.
tourists.
Okay, this is going to sound a little bit like Jules not having had Diet Coke, but I, at 37, for the first time in my life, watched a medical drama. Have you guys ever watched one?
Which one did you watch?
I watched The Pit.
Great show.
Oh, yeah. We're happy they casted some Filipinos, so keep going.
I'm changed forever by this. Have you guys watched medical dramas before?
Yeah, I was a big ER.
Same.
Yeah.
Is it the? Have you watched The Pit?
No.
I just started The Pit,
You
and
were
I'm
big
obsessed.
on Grey's.
Grey's Anatomy.
She was huge Grey's Anatomy.
So that was a big thing in the sorority house. Everybody would watch Grey's, and I remember being like so cynical about Grey's. I was like, this is the dumbest fucking show. Shonda,
was the
please
same
put me in
way.
another show. But like, I just could never get in touch with Grey's. It was too much of the relationships. I wanted to see like the actual limbs
Yeah.
flying off, and that's why I like The Pit. The Pit's like you're in it.
The Pit is so good, but I don't understand how it's so gory. Like, how do you stomach that?
I think now that I've had plastic surgery, when you have a drain coming out of your throat, you just figure it out. And I was never like that. I don't like medical things. I have a queasy stomach. But I think now I'm like, oh shit, okay, I could handle it.
I'm like, is this part of what gets you hooked into a medical drama? Is like that you'll just be watching a conversation and it cuts to like someone being ripped open. Like it's so freaky. Like it's a roller coaster.
My favorite show was not even a medical drama. It was real life. There used to be a show called Mystery Diagnosis.
The best.
Wasn't it the best ever?
The best. Yes.
I don't think I've missed a single episode. So basically, Mystery Diagnosis. What channel was it on? It was like on.
Wasn't that out on Netflix like a couple? It's not an old show.
Well, it was. It was, I think, Netflix.
And then they redid it.
Yeah, they redid it.
Yes, you're right.
So basically, it's like they present this person with this thing and their journey to finding out exactly what it is. And it's always some very, very rare thing.
Yeah.
But they only like reveal it at the end. But it's so good. You would have loved this. You would have loved this.
Yeah, it sounds really good to
They
me.
did a reboot of this on Netflix. It may not be Mystery Diagnosis. It's something similar. And basically this woman had like a New York Times article and people would write in about their issues. And then she would put it out to like her audience.
She would crowdsource it.
And then they would figure out like
that
what was
show
wrong
was
with
great.
these people.
Yep. And they would help like little kids with like my daughter is 3 and she has like 200 seizures a day.
Yeah.
And she would crowdsource it and be like, hey, like what do you guys give me your best guesses? And then they would narrow it down and figure out and help families that way.
But it's frustrating to me that that's what's necessary to diagnose someone.
Yeah,
a crowdsource of 200 strangers.
For something very rare, it makes sense. Because there isn't a lot of literature to imagine if it was like only 3 people in the world had it. Like you don't have a specific doctor for that one thing. So you would almost have to find another family who has that same thing and what they've done and sort of work together.
I will say the pit is giving me more faith in doctors because it's like, oh, they do know stuff. Because I feel like my experience with doctors is
They knew a few things.
Is usually like they're just guessing, like they're Googling, like they just act so fucking dumb around me. But what I'm seeing on the TV version, I'm like, okay, maybe they do care, like maybe they did study and memorize a few things. But my doctors never. They don't like me.
They don't like you.
And I don't like them. It's mutual.
So I go in with a boner. I'm like, I have a short, my buddy who's a cardiologist is like, Heather, you do the research. And I'm not a type A, but I've had so many medical mysteries myself that I like have a short white coat is what they call it. They're like, you could literally be a doctor. I mean, I could look at you, you could tell me your 3 ailments. I'm like, let's go. I know exactly what you have.
Well, I do
wanna guess
believe
yours.
I can smell it. Let me get a whiff of that breath and I'm like, you got a kidney stone. I swear to God.
Wait, you're like that woman who can smell Parkinson's on people.
Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah, I can smell. 6 sense. I swear to God. I had an ovarian cyst rupture on an airplane and I had an ovarian torsion, like my ovary flipped upside down and the cyst exploded on an international flight. And after that happened and I had been like misdiagnosed like twice by one of my doctors, was like, fuck this, I'm gonna figure it out. So now I'm like, I know what's going on. You got any ailments? You got anything you want to talk about?
She's constipated.
Okay,
Chronically.
I'm gonna tell you what you got to get. Dude, changed my life.
What?
All right, they're on TikTok. I thought it was bullshit. You got to get one of those vibrating lymphatic plates. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally was like, this is bullshit. I got one. Dude, and people would warn me, they're like, if you get on one of those, you're going to shit for 3 days. Wildest shit of my life. If you have problems shitting, you need to take papaya. You need to get on that. You need to do some Armor colostrum. I swear to God, not sponsored. That shit works. And you need to get on that vibration plate for 20 minutes and you will be shitting immediately.
What did I tell you about papaya? She doesn't like papaya.
I just hate fruits.
You can take the seeds. You just need the enzymes. You don't have to eat it. Yeah. Yeah, who eats fruit? Do you enjoy vegetables?
No.
So what do you eat?
Matcha.
Coffee.
Just matcha.
But matcha makes me shit too. Like I take it every morning and then it makes me shit.
So when are you not shitting?
I just shit once a week.
Oh.
Once a week. But recently I've been drinking matcha a lot, so it makes me shit like 2 times a week or 3 times a week.
Okay, so this
So,
is
yeah.
interesting. It's always the thin people that are not shitting. Because I go to my doctor, my functional medicine, and they're like, how's your gut? And I'm like, my gut's fantastic. I'm great. It's always my thinnest friends who don't shit for like 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with that because you hide it well. No one would know you were constipated.
What do you eat for food? Like, what did you have for dinner yesterday?
Dinner yesterday, wings. What is it?
Wingstop?
Wingstop. Yeah.
Wingstop.
That should clear you out.
Why were you
Yeah.
at Wingstop?
It's the best.
Really?
It's
It is
so
good.
good. The garlic parmesan.
Dave
Honestly, at
likes it.
23, I was eating batteries and like just living a big life.
Did you eat the celery that came with it? Or?
No, I don't order it.
No, of course not.
So it's your last day on Earth, your death row meal. What are you eating?
I want pizza, cheesecake,
Oh yeah.
What flavor cheesecake?
just
Plain.
Plain?
Yeah, plain. I don't know, pancit.
What's that?
It's like a Filipino chow mein. It's like our noodles.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What kind of meat's in it?
There's just
Liver.
pork. There's sometimes.
Sometimes they throw liver in there.
Yeah, liver.
Wow. Excited to try. Definitely want to.
Yeah.
I do want to try.
Matcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matcha cheesecake.
Oh,
like that.
Fucking making matcha pancit too.
Okay, matcha everything.
Fucking
Matcha
just
everything.
throw matcha all over
Why
it.
is matcha like taking over the world? I
Well,
feel
so
left
good.
out.
I learned something new today about matcha.
What?
It actually inhibits iron absorption. So all these hot girls in matcha are gonna go bald soon.
Fuck yes. It's about fucking time. Because I'm down in Nutrafol like a bitch. And I don't fuck with matcha. I had a matcha from Alfred's and I thought my heart was going to explode. And then the barista, I was like, dude, I feel cracked out. And my friend was like, yeah, it has way more caffeine, I guess, than coffee. And if you're a regular coffee drinker, we're used to like how the coffee high hits. But matcha like is steady all day. Like you feel like you took a Vyvanse. So
Yeah, but with me, I can drink matcha and I can sleep after like 5 minutes.
Because you're overloaded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have no more iron, so you're passing away.
That's probably why I'm
You're
also
actually
really
dead
tired.
right now.
Are you drinking water?
No, she also does not drink water.
A little bit.
Isn't that wild in our youth? We just did not
I
drink
know.
water.
I just want to be young so bad. Not for the looks. I just want to abuse my body.
I would live off like one blue Powerade a week at college because I was so hungover, and I would eat fried food at my sorority house, and I had never looked better. Like, what happened?
Being in a sorority is so foreign to me.
I hear you.
What's that like?
So it's very interesting. I went to a very southern school. I went to the University of Mississippi. So I want you to think like peak sorority. I had a wonderfully positive experience. You know, they made that documentary that was like showing how, what was it on HBO, how like evil the Alabama sorority girls are. Maybe at Alabama it's a totally different situation. I fucking thrived. I showed up at this house and we were the home chapter. So I was a Delta Gamma. Delta Gamma was founded at the University of Mississippi. So it was like how the fuck I got in, I don't know. And I was not from Mississippi. So the fact that they let a girl from Georgia in was like a big fucking deal. And they gave me gifts. I had all these new friends. We did philanthropy. We would party our asses off. It was the fucking best. It was just like we lived in this giant house on campus. I truly had a great experience. So when I hear horror stories, I'm like, that did not happen. I was never hazed. I would have never joined a club if somebody was like going to fuck with me. I would have been like, fuck you, that's not happening.
Did you make like friends for life? Like they
Oh
say?
yeah, in the bonds. ITB,
Really?
baby. Yeah, absolutely. Anchor up. Oh yeah, my girls are like my best friends forever.
Do you have like a big group text?
Yeah, we have a big group text. I was just on the cover of the national. This is so embarrassing. It's called the Ancora because Delta Gamma, the anchor is our symbol. So they put me on like the national magazine, and my girls were so happy for my home chapter. They're like, "Girl, we just got your face in the mail. You've done a lot of cool things. You played Radio City, but you're on the cover of the Sorority National Magazine." Like that was the biggest thing I've ever accomplished.
I was also in a sorority, and it taught me.
Wow, it doesn't show.
Yeah.
Wow,
not
Stella,
reading.
really, this is shocking to me.
Yeah.
Where were you in a sorority?
I was in a sorority at the College of Worcester in Ohio. It was not a legal sorority, and I was hazed.
The guys in the fraternity would get hazed, and all my buddies, there was one fraternity that has gotten kicked off campus a billion times, where I remember being like, this is stupid. Why are you in this? It truly was a totally different experience for the girls. I don't, like, everyone thinks I'm lying. I'm like, no, I cannot tell you. I was given gifts. We had the best time. I mean, yeah, there was like catty drama and bullshit. But like, you know, if I wanted to smoke a cigarette at a bar, I had to sit down and cross my legs, you know, because I'm a lady. But other than that, it was a fucking blast. I mean, honestly, my retirement plan is to go back and be like the house mom. Like, if you know what I mean, I would love that. Because I have a house in Mississippi in my college town. I would go back, live in the Delta Gamma house, teach the women like the ways of the world, you know?
Wait, is it true you live in your childhood home?
I do. I live in my childhood home.
Your dream,
I
Esther.
know.
But it's a lot. Like I live in my childhood home. My mom lives with us. We live with her, however you want to splice it. And it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome. But I'm at the point where I'm, you know, might have a baby soon. And I'm like, I think I need my own space and then have my mom right down the street.
As someone who just had a baby,
Yeah.
I wish my mom lived in the same room as me.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, for sure, like I would want my own space, but I need her so badly. And we don't even get along that well. Like,
Yeah.
we fight. It's like this, I tell Jules all the time, it's SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Like we're constantly arguing and fighting, but I can't, like I need her so close because I need so much help.
Yeah.
How do you do this, you know?
My thing is right now is my mom is still treating me like I'm a 13-year-old. So like I walk in and like, you know, she's like, your shit's in a basket by the stairs. Figure it out. Take your shit up. And like that kind of stuff where I finally dawned on me. It doesn't matter like what I do, how much I'm on tour or whatever. But as soon as I walk back into the house, because it's really like our childhood home, that she reverts back to talking to me like I'm a high schooler. And we have a beautiful relationship. And my husband's such a dream. And my mom's from Boston and he's from New York. So they have their own like Yankee language that they speak. And I'm over here like, I do declare, why y'all screaming in the kitchen? You know? But I'm at a moment where I'm like, I might need a crash pad. That's just, I also kind of just want to have my own apartment that like nobody knows about, where I'm just, you know? My friend, she's there. I'm there. Nobody can bother me.
Is
like,
Kermit there or no?
Kermit is absolutely there. We're fucking. Like, I honestly just think I need my own decompression.
Yeah.
Crash pad. That's what I need.
Do what you will with the bananas. It's just a thing you do.
I like it.
Okay.
I mean, you eat them.
Yeah, we eat them.
Great.
Thank you
and
for eating
then
them.
does somebody eventually like take a still shot of me eating this and then superimpose their dick through AI
that
and
hasn't
then they
happened yet.
send that to my DMs all day? Hold on, let me just get a still shot.
It's never happened. We also wanted to do a Coke test to see if you guys could tell the difference between.
I would love to do that. This is also good for keeping you regular. Bananas are high in potassium, magnesium, and selenium, and you should eat more of these. But you don't like it.
It's okay. I'm just eating it because I haven't had breakfast. So.
Yeah. But this is not a great thing just to have for breakfast. You got to have some fat or protein with it, or your blood sugar will spike.
Yeah, if you guys served me a little bit of peanut butter with my banana, I would be more inclined to eat it.
I have a question about peanuts.
What?
Number one, they bloat me. I love peanuts. They've never been kind to my belly. Never. And why are they everywhere? They're not that great for you.
You don't think peanut butter is delicious?
No.
Would you go like a cashew nut butter over a peanut? I will say peanuts are probably, and as a Georgia girl, the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to the nut hierarchy.
Yeah.
I would say you go a salted cashew. You do
they're
a
not
nice
even a real-
pecan.
Pecan is
Pecan,
it.
a salted pecan, nothing better.
Nothing better.
Maybe a hazelnut after that, a Brazilian nut, and then peanut.
I think cashew is my favorite nut, but when it comes to butters, it's peanut butter. It's like the gold standard. It's so fucking good.
What's your brand?
Thank you for asking.
gotcha.
Santa Cruz Organic Dark Roasted Creamy.
I'm
And
right there with
don't
you.
get the one that says no stir. Okay? It looks
Okay.
really similar. Don't get it.
And what's the one that's similar in Walmart?
Smucker's Organic Dark Roasted Creamy is actually the same peanut butter as the Santa Cruz Organic because it's like they're owned by the same company. So it's like literally from the same vat but in different labels. Thank you for asking.
Thank you.
Could you eat a jar of peanut butter with a spoon?
I could.
If
I love
it's
peanut butter.
Jif, I could eat the whole jar in 30 seconds. Jif is like toxic poison. It's like heroin, crack.
Because it's just sugar.
It's sugar, peanut butter. It's the perfect. It's like a mousse consistency. It's like gelato. It's so good. But just regular, like the healthy kind that I try to stick to religiously, no, it would be too. It's like too dry and it's. But Jif, like my mouth is watering. Like there's. When I first moved to LA and like had no money and like nothing, I would just like eat the Jif jars because it was like so satisfying.
Did you ever do like fluffernutter sandwiches?
No.
With the
They're fluffernutters.
fluffernutters, it's you do the marshmallow cream that comes in the jar, and then you do with like a crunchy peanut butter on some bread. Like I like a PB&J, but a fluffernutter is like my thing.
That's like better, I feel, than like a fancy restaurant's dessert menu.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Fuck a creme brulee, have a fluffernutter.
Yeah, that sounds so
Have you ever
good.
had fluff?
No, that's the first time I've ever heard it.
It's delicious. It's just
sounds delicious.
like whipped marshmallows.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
saw that McDonald's has a s'mores McFlurry. I'm really wondering what they're using for their marshmallow. I need to find out. It looks so. I love s'mores, so, and I love McFlurries.
I love McFlurries, but I mean, not even to like be hacky with the joke, but truly, I've never been able to go to a McDonald's and then them have the machine working. It's like every time you go, they're like, it's down.
You need to go with me because it's always
Okay.
working for me.
Okay, great. Well, then, and I feel like you know the prime places in LA to get a McFlurry.
Heather, what's your McDonald's order?
So I really don't like McDonald's. I know this is crazy. I will do fries and a giant Diet Coke. I will say that McDonald's does have the crispest Diet Coke, and if you're really hungover, get a McDonald's Sprite. But my go-to is like if I'm really hungover, I'll do a Wendy. I'm more of a Wendy's girl. I like a Wendy's Frosty, and you sit in the shower and you let the water run over you, and you eat the Frosty in the shower. And then
Chocolate?
afterwards, you have the nice fresh sea salt fries from Wendy's and maybe the spiced chicken sandwich. But I'm in Atlanta, so I'm a Chick-fil-A ride or die. That's me.
What do you do Sundays?
She goes to church.
I go to church. I talk to the Lord. I say I'm sorry. But then Monday morning, I'm back at it with that chicken biscuit.
Jules, do you eat fast food?
Oh my god, it's my thing.
What do you get? Where?
I always just go to McDonald's though. I just get the 20-piece chicken nuggets,
That's my
Wow.
fucking girl.
Oreo McFlurry, large fries, and a spicy chicken sandwich.
I love
Yeah.
you. What sauce are you getting with your nuggets?
I just do ranch.
You don't do sweet and sour?
I don't like
she's
sweet and
Asian. We know
sour.
better.
What do you mean you guys know better?
Sweet and sour from McDonald's ain't it?
What? I disagree.
We have our own sweet and sour that actually hits.
What is it? Chick-fil-A Polynesian?
Not that either. But you know, that one's not bad.
That does hit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does hit. Yeah.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. We here at Trash Tuesday.
We're cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. Proud to be.
It's cute to be cuckoo.
It's cute only if
Only
you're getting
if.
the help you need. You cannot be
Absolutely.
cuckoo without the help.
Not around me.
Not around me.
And so if you want to stay around us, you need therapy. And we love BetterHelp because they've made therapy easier to access and more affordable. BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally, and it works. With an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews.
I also love their journal feature. I love how convenient it is. I love that I don't have to drive and look for parking. Therapy at my fingertips.
This is just reminding me that I need to see my therapist this week.
I just saw mine.
Lucky. I could see the post-therapy glow on
She
your skin.
says, I am not doing well.
As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/trashtuesday. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/trashtuesday.
I don't know if you know this about me, but every single room in my house
Has a Helix mattress. I actually know because you don't shut up about it.
everything is Helix. I spend 1/3 of my life asleep, and I love sleep. People are like, oh, sleep when you die. No, not me. I love sleep. I
First
love
of
to dream.
all-
I love to rest, and I love to rest on Helix.
You're lying through your teeth. You definitely spend 2/3 of your life in bed, not 1/3.
Correct. As an official bed rotter, I need soft things on my body. I need supportive things on my body. Helix is the only thing that does it.
I love Helix so much. Like my sister recently was like, I need a new mattress. I was like, I've done the research. I've figured it out for you. Congratulations. You need a Helix. And she loves it. My Helix mattresses, they're unlike anything else. They give me the best sleep.
Go to helixsleep.com/trashtuesday for 27% off site-wide.
That's helixsleep.com/trashtuesday for 27% off site-wide, exclusive to Trash Tuesday listeners. Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/trashtuesday.
Guys, we're gonna do a quick taste test. So these are different types of Cokes.
Okay.
And we're gonna see.
I think it's
Like,
caffeinated.
I can't have caffeine.
either.
I'll give all the drinks to me. I will taste them. Jesus Christ, this crew. Okay. I'll just
This
ta-
crew.
Now, is it just out of Coke and Diet Coke?
You know what? I'll
Okay, well,
play.
here's the problem. They're room temp. They're not cold. So that hits different. That is a Coke Zero.
Oh, let me try. I don't even know, but
That's not Diet Coke. That's Coke Zero. I guarantee it. Put my firstborn's life on it.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm gonna go with Coke Zero.
They really scurried out of the room. They're panicked about it. You notice that? She's like, I actually poured it and I don't remember what I poured. Was I right?
Add ice so
Yes,
they don't know.
it was Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, yeah.
Yeah, it
This
was
is
Coke Zero.
My favorite.
Now, if you would have
drug.
lined up different Cokes from different fast food, like to me, a Wendy's tastes different than this and that. And
Really? And is it the carbonation level and just how it's dispensed? Everything?
yeah, truly. And like when I'm at a Chick-fil-A, I'm getting a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm not even fucking with the Diet Coke. Like Diet Dr. Pepper and a spicy Chick-fil-A sandwich with the Polynesian. I don't know. It's a flavor profile that really gets me.
The thing about Diet Dr. Pepper, I will say, I feel like that is the diet version that most matches its regular version.
Fully agree with you.
That is like they're on a different level than the rest, and they don't get talked about enough.
And I won't do a Pepsi. If I go to a place and I say, you got a Diet Coke, and they say, we're Pepsi products, I say, what are we doing here? I say, what are we doing here, sir?
You're like, have a seat.
No, I got kindly just say, I'll have an unsweet iced tea, thank you. And then a dirty martini because I'm stressed.
So do you like sweet tea?
No. I drank
That was racist, Stella.
Yeah, that was so
Okay, so
racist.
I'm obsessed with sweet tea, so I was just trying to find a friend.
No, I can't. I can't get my rings off anyways. So I definitely, after having 2 neck jobs, I definitely don't need sweet tea. But in college, I would drink gallons of sweet tea, and I didn't understand why I put on like the freshman 75. I came home at like Thanksgiving break, and my mom was like, "What happened to you?" I was just drinking sweet tea in Mississippi.
Oh, the same thing happened to me. But the reason for my freshman 75.
Oh, they got
because-
ice?
Oh, I wasn't bullying you. I'm sorry. It didn't have to be
Ellie, poor thing.
cold. Diet Coke.
God, it tastes to me, because I haven't had it in
Yeah.
so long. Coke Zero and Diet Coke taste the same.
Well, I'll tell you what though, even actually cold, but in this paper cup, that's awful. That's I wouldn't drink it. It wouldn't be worth it to drink it out of a paper cup. Like freshly iced, they added the ice and it was warm. The Diet Coke has to be cold in the fridge and then put in. You can't then take a room temp Diet Coke and then put ice in it. That's trash. I will drink out of the mini cans. You'll never see me with a regular full size can. That's just at that point I might as well start doing meth. Like, what are we doing? But you'll never see me in a plastic bottle. That's
Tito Bobby has the large one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the bottle.
Really?
Like the 2 liter, like for a pizza party?
Oh, that's after like 3 minutes, that thing is like flat and dry.
I know.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so the reason I got freshman 75
yeah.
was because
I love finding out when people got fat.
biscuits here, gravy here, from the Philippines, immigrant.
Yeah.
Didn't know that gravy goes with biscuits. Ate the gravy as thought it was the best soup I had ever eaten.
Like it was a chicken noodle?
Every day, a big bowl of gravy. I was like, whatever chowder this is they're serving in the cafeteria at UNLV, the greatest thing I've ever tasted. And
you were consuming like 10,000 calories
Yes.
a morning.
Yes. If it wasn't for the fact that I was on a full scholarship and an athlete, I would have gotten the freshman 150 instead of the 75.
I will say that access to food you get in college, because I also gained 30 pounds in college, like it's just crazy. You can just constantly go to like a little dining hall and get max out on cookies, ice cream. Like you could ask Jenna, like I was a crack addict for those places.
What college did you go to?
I went to University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign.
Yeah, party school.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I wasn't included in those,
Okay.
but yeah, around me that was happening.
We had fried Fridays at our sorority house because they all knew that we had date parties on Thursday night, so they knew that we were super hungover. So you'd walk into the sorority house and it was just like a buffet of like tater tots, french fries, fried catfish, fried chicken tenders, hush puppies, anything fried. And so every Friday you'd be there, they'd be putting out the trays and I'd
What a
have the
dream.
shakes and be like, I need, give me the hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a froyo machine in the house.
Wow.
Yeah, I would just kind of put the neck under and crank it. It was awesome. And then I wondered why things started to get tight, truly.
Jules, what did you think of the drink?
I think this is Diet Coke. And then the other ones, I don't know about those ones. It felt spicy.
The second one was Diet Coke. You said. I'm saying you're saying the second one you drank was Diet Coke?
No, the first one that Ellie gave me.
Oh, you didn't think it was Coke Zero.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's this newest one?
Coke.
Regular Coke.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Now,
this
do you
kind of
think-
was a fail, but I will say the quickness in which you knew, it was very impressive.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm putting that on my resume.
And is Mexican Coke really better?
It's so good because it has real cane sugar. I'm telling you, that's a cure-all for a hangover. Is a real Mexican Coke. It just hits different. Talk about spicy. Ooh, that thing's spicy in
What?
a good, delicious way. It's got like the perfect carbonation, and it comes in the glass bottle. So like it's cold, you can put it on your head. I keep saying things that cure hangovers. Like I'm a heavy drinker, but I was at one point, you know. But man, that hits. Or like if you have an upset tummy, you should always have like 2 Mexican Cokes in the fridge and like a really good old school ginger ale. And I think that can pretty much cure anything.
Do you believe like what they say about how at certain fast food restaurants like McDonald's where they give more syrup?
For sure. And they say that at McDonald's, they like dip the fries in like extra gluten and shit. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's all sorts of addictive tricks to the trade. But a McDonald's Coke tastes different.
I think it's like proven now, right?
And when you're from Atlanta, because it's the home of Coca-Cola, so we go to a restaurant and say like, I'd like a Coke. And they're like, what kind of Coke? And you're like, a Sprite. Like everything's Coke. Does that make sense?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
But if it's like a Diet Coke, I'll be like, can I get a Diet Coke? But usually like, God, I really want a Coke. I'm like, okay, but I want a Sprite. Like it's kind of like our weird thing. Somebody on the internet's gonna argue with me about that, but suck my dick, okay? I've been to the world of Coke. I know the family. But I'm also a real big, like, I love a Spindrift. Holy shit.
Wow.
What
I wish
flavor?
Caroline was here.
I know. Our friend Caroline Goldfarb.
She's a Wendy's
queen.
girl and a Spindrift girl.
Spindrift if you've ever had a blood orange Spindrift, oh my God, talk about luxury.
Is it better than like Orange Bang?
Yeah, well, it's different because Orange Bang has like sugar in it.
Yeah.
This is fresh. It's a nice fresh fruit juice. It's just a little sweet, about 15 calories a can. And then if you like, God, I'm selling such a fat ass. Everything I'm talking about.
Not at all.
I'm just good at Consumer Reports. If you like cream soda, like I was a cream soda kid, the Olipop cream soda,
Yeah.
That one is good.
that blows your tits off. I have like one a week, and that's my treat.
You don't like Poppy?
I love Poppy, but Poppy doesn't have a cream soda flavor.
They don't.
They came out with a specialty thing, big Poppy girl as well. But that specific cream soda one it'll change your life.
I think all the Olipop knockoffs, like the Sprite, etc., like I think they're all good.
they are all good. The
vintage
and Poppy
cola.
has their better original flavors. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like raspberry rose Poppy.
Me too. Delicious.
Now, are we liking LaCroix still? Or
Yeah, I do a LaCroix for sure. Yeah. I love all the flavors, but I can't really differentiate between the Pamplemousse and the, I like the limoncello. Actually, a limoncello and a spritz is quite nice. I mean, here's the thing. If y'all start throwing food at me, I could do this for 7.5 hours. This is my like jam. This is how you know the weight fluctuates, It's like the most boring conversation, but I'm like, ask me about French fries. I'll tell you what I feel.
In bold letters here.
Yeah.
It's in bold. It says, ask Heather about the times her pubes popped out of her leggings.
What?
So I don't know. I used to be a big Brazilian girl, went full bald. And then when I got married, my husband likes a full kitty. You know what I mean? He doesn't like it bare.
A real man.
A real man. It creeps him out. So, I was just live, laugh, loving, whatever. And I was running around, and I guess I had like an older pair of Lulus, and I got in the car. I'd run 100 errands that day. And I had a crossbody purse like this, and it was sitting across my body. And I reached down to grab something at Bank of America, and I could feel it. I could feel a little prickle. And I looked down and I said, my God, my bush is through my pants. It was like a prickle. And I had a nice layer of Skims thongs in between it. And it's not wild down there. It's not untamed. And I said, my God, I've been walking around with a bush outside my pants all day. Nobody stopped me. And that's when you know you've hit the spot of your Lululemon leggings where you go, these have got to go. Yeah.
This is where I have a little bit of sadness because I was that Brazilian girly, and I got to the point of getting so many Brazilians that I no longer grow pubes up here. And then I started dating a real man, and he's like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
Are you gonna wear a little wig?
Yeah.
I'd like to. I'd
They
like
call
to.
it a muff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
They sell those?
It's like a thing that's used in movies and stuff. What is it called? A pubic wig? Maybe a muff?
or that might be slang. I don't know. That might be like what you call a marginalized group. I don't know. I'm worried about that. I said it so quickly that I'm like, that didn't feel right.
It's a merkin.
Merkin, yes.
Merkin. Oh.
What's a muff? Can you Google that just in case we got to bleep it out?
Because it's muff diving. So
muff diving, yeah.
If you need hair for your merkin, I can donate some.
I know you can, but you have exceptional pubes, and I would never want to take away
That
from
is
that.
such a weird take to have. They're not. They're just a wildfire, wild forest.
You know how there are classic beauties in the world. There are prototypes that you're like, that is evergreen beauty. She's pretty through all decades and all ages. Your pubes are that to me. When I look at that, I'm like, that is a classic pube. It's just uniform and pretty.
Even as low as it goes to my knees?
To your knees, yeah.
Oh, you don't trim it?
No. Why? Do I have to?
So it's like long? Like
Well, no, it's not
like
long.
beard-like.
It just, it's not, it's not like the hairs are long. It's that the hairs grow down the leg.
oh.
You know how it...
I'm with you. I felt it. Oh.
Like I have pubes here and I have pubes here as well. Their own pubes.
They just keep going. The pubes connect with the leg hairs.
Got it.
Sort of,
Correct?
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some strays on the sides. I get it.
I have a question going back to what do you mean by real men like pubes? Asking for a friend.
I feel like it's a red flag if a guy is terrified of pubes. I feel like a real
Fully
man
agree.
likes all kinds.
Yeah.
Whatever he's
Yeah.
presented with is he's happy with. If a guy's like, oh, I would rather, you get it trimmed before I go down there, he doesn't like pussy.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't
Right?
have time for that. Yeah. Because you know what? I also don't want him to have a bald penis. That's weird. Trim it, keep
Yeah.
it nice. We're all here to make sure we're putting our best foot forward. But I don't also want there to be nothing and then they're just a weird dong. I don't want that.
I think it is the weirdest
That's odd.
look. Isn't it scary?
It's scary. No one's talking about the fear.
I don't know why I'm doing this. But I'm like,
It's so scary. It's already scary doing sexual things. I don't then need it just smooth and loose and everywhere.
oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah.
A shaved dong, like no
Yeah.
hair in that
No.
area. It just
What do you
needs...
mean? I don't want it to be like a micro penis. Like
I've been with one and I fell in love.
oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for a fact now, this is how I know love transcends all.
Uh-huh.
Because I fell in love with a boy, hooked up with him, micropene. I mean micropene, like it wasn't an exaggeration.
Like
that
a
I had
clinical
to.
diagnosis
Yeah.
of micropenis. Okay.
Walked out of there, never been more in love. I was like, I really love this guy. And
That's
he
beautiful.
didn't choose me.
Are you kidding me?
No, he didn't.
Let's blast him right now. What's up? What's up, Mark? Like what?
Is that
No.
because he knew that he didn't have a big penis, so he made up for other ways?
You know what? I think he's a really successful, good-looking guy, and he went back to his Ivy League school, and I was sort of the little chola experiment that he, I think, dated. But I fell in love, and
Did he know that you're not a chola?
at that time, I didn't know I wasn't a chola. So, I went to a predominantly like Black and Mexican school, straight from the Philippines. The Mexicans took me in as one of their own. So I'm a child of that.
Yeah.
I had a lip liner, the hoop earring. So I thought I was a chola. So I was his little like side project.
I've seen one as well. I have seen one. I wasn't in love. It wasn't even it was just kind of like, oh, okay. And I knew nothing was going to happen, when they dropped the pants.
Because I had the opposite. I also almost hooked up with a guy who had such a massive penis, but that wasn't even the problem. You know how they can hook left or right?
Yeah.
His hooked down.
Oh,
It was like this.
like the Muppet character with the down nose.
So what I said was I gave it a very polite like Korean bow. I was like, thank you, sir. And then I walked backwards,
Yeah.
not giving eye contact, and I left.
That's what you have to do.
I
it.
don't know what to do with that, but thank
Yeah.
you. And then I
That was
left.
respectful.
Yeah. And sent him a text like, hey, you're a beautiful man. Not the ride for me. That's
the
going to impale me. It's going to come out burst my eardrum, something.
Jules,
So-
what do you think of all this?
I think it's fun. Like I want to try a dick that goes down.
She wants a BBC. Do you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still?
What's a BBC?
A big black cock.
Oh, easy. I don't know why I thought this was going to be something way more intense. I was just trying to be like, is this a move I haven't heard of? Yeah, it's a big black cock. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Heather, get with it.
Have you tried a lot?
Have I tried a lot of big black cocks? Oh, let me tell you what. Being from Atlanta, you have no idea. No. No, very open to it. Listen, I went to school in Mississippi. I dated a couple horrible guys. I've had many lovers, but then I found my husband, and we've been together for a really long time. Yeah, I've lived 100 lives, but I've been booed up with Jeff for quite some time now.
That's so sweet.
We love Jeff. Jeff's great. Shout out to Jeff. My husband's name is Jeff Daniels, not to be confused with Jeff Daniels, the actor from Dumb and Dumber in the newsroom. So when we go places, like we make reservations under his name because people think it's going to be the actor Jeff Daniels.
May I say though, have you seen a young Jeff Daniels?
handsome.
So cute.
Loved him in Dumb and Dumber is my favorite movie.
But
with
even
him.
younger with that one movie where that woman dies, or
Mine looks nothing like that. He's large and Italian, but
oh, he's Italian.
yeah, he's Italian American from New York.
How'd you guys meet?
We actually met in a gay bar. So I was living in Hell's Kitchen, and my best friend at Ole Miss, who now works with me, Tina is his best girlfriend from childhood. And after I graduated Mississippi, I moved to New York to do comedy, and we went out with Jeff's, big Italian family. He has 2 cousins that are gay, they're brothers. And so we all went out one night and we went to this gay bar, and Jeff walked in, and I didn't even know who he was yet. And I turned to our friend Tina and I said, Tina, that's who I'm gonna marry. And she goes, Jeff? First of all, we're in a gay bar. How do I know if this guy is straight or not? He walks in, he's so handsome. And she was like, that's the guy? I said, that's who I'm gonna marry. Said it out loud. And he walked over, and the rest is history.
Wait, that's crazy.
I can't explain it. It was intuition. It was like this feeling. And And when we look back, we took a photo that night in this big group with all of our friends, and he looked so ill. He looked like he had been going through chemo. His hair was matted. He was pale, almost jaundiced. The sweater was bad. Like, I don't know when I look back what it was that I was like, that's the one. But he's my babe.
You're so much more confident than me, because when I first saw my husband at a party, I literally go, that guy's so hot, I'm hiding from him. Like, that's my exact real thought. Like, I'm hiding. I don't want this man to like observe me.
So then how did you connect?
He was then later at the party talking to people that I knew, and I was like, all right, he's talking to people I know, like, I'm gonna just go over there. And like, that was how then like they introduced us.
Wow.
Yeah. But
and then how did you know immediately that he liked you back? Or were you still trying to like feel it out?
Totally feeling it out. And then he left without asking for my number or saying bye or anything. And I was like,
Fuck
yeah,
off.
okay. But then like he found me online the next day, thankfully.
Oh.
But
sweet.
I was like, I had such a similar thing where I saw him across a room and like felt a thing, but mine was not, I'm going to marry him, was just like, I want to be with that guy, but
It was a little
I'm
lusty.
Yeah.
Lusty.
Well, I cried after my real first date with my husband because he took me to Bryant Park to go ice skating, and he was such a gentleman. And then he was like, all right, my dad's picking me up from the date, and gave me like a kiss, because he lived outside the city in Westchester, and literally was just convenient. It was either take the Metro North home, or his like dad could pick him up. He's like, my dad's getting me, bye. And like he gave me a sweet kiss on the cheek, was such a gentleman. And I think we like high-fived. I was like, oh God, like another one. It's just a friend, whatever. And he was just like, no, I was trying to be really respectful and not be a fucking creep. And it was just convenient that my dad picked me up on the way home. I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh,
We
this
still
is
laugh
sweet.
about it.
I like this because the guy I'm with now rejected a nude photo from me.
What?
Couldn't be more respectful. I love him.
What do you mean rejected?
Rejected, just straight up rejected. And
Did you try and like airdrop it to him and he declined?
he didn't. No, it was one of those like, do you want to see what I'm wearing right now? Kind of type thing. I was like flirting, whatever. And it was the conversation on text was getting there, and he was just like, you know what, like. No.
What?
Yeah. His thing was like, I want to build it up in my head. Like, he's very like traditional and like old school like that.
Yeah.
That's so much better.
But I know,
I mean,
but
I
my
had sex on
feelings
the third date. Don't get me wrong, but that is respectful.
at that moment, I was like, ew, like you don't want to see my beautiful body.
Yeah.
Yeah, were
But-
you upset?
Yeah, I was initially. I felt rejected. And then I was like, wait, maybe he is that guy. Maybe he just is that way.
Did he explain it later? Did you ever bring it up to him?
Yeah, he explained it. And he was like, that's like the easiest way to get your dopamine. And then what then?
I mean,
You'll
let's have an
forget
honest
about it.
conversation here. The porn, I hate to sound like an old lady, it has ruined these young guys.
Yes.
I really don't want to be that person because we all love porn. But at some point, I'm like, I hear like my younger girlfriends who are trying to date, and it's horror stories.
Well, I was in a 10-year relationship with a porn addict.
Shit.
So if I was like pussy agape, sprawled out in bed
Yeah.
like this,
Doing the thing.
just shaking.
Shaking. Popping.
He would be like, no thanks, and then take the iPad into the bathroom. Like that, so I
Yeah.
get it. It really is its own trauma to be rejected for porn.
Yeah.
Did that like ruin you?
Yes. Honestly, like I grew a mustache that year. Like I turned into like a full-blown like cool dude. Like I was like a bro because I almost like I wanted to stay with him so badly that I almost morphed into like I rejected my sexuality because I'm like, this is not a thing that he wants. So let's just wear basketball shorts around the house and just,
Butch it up.
butch it up.
Because maybe
He maybe into that. No, but I really lost a lot of like just like my sexual nature, my girliness, and parts of me that I loved, but I just I didn't feel safe expressing anymore because I had felt so like rejected in that way.
And that's probably why you responded to Aloha angrily, because you're used to that. And instead he was like, no. And you were like, you don't want to see me because you're used to it.
Right.
Great point.
Yeah. My partner's name is Aloha.
I love this.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
He's not
festive.
white. Don't worry.
He's not white. Okay,
He's not-
great.
yeah.
I was wondering if he's like from North Hollywood, birth name Chad, you know, but it's just like it's Aloha. You know what I mean?
Name Chad.
Yeah. And how did you meet him?
In Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah, diving.
Guess what? On the nose.
And
I like it. Yeah.
In the ocean.
In the ocean, doing your
things.
thing.
Yeah, he's
blowing a horn. You're feeling the vibes.
Yeah, I was.
Can I ask you real quick? If we go back to the not to like pivot from the trauma, but the free diving. You also free dive?
Yeah.
We gotta. That is as a full blown water baby. I don't understand the free diving. Are you free diving for something in particular? Or are you just seeing how low you can go?
There are people who do it for how low you can go.
Okay.
And they hold their breath. It's a competition.
Yeah.
They go down to the abyss, and they like that stuff.
Okay.
We go shelling.
Oh, fun.
We look at fish. We play mermaids.
I would be very into
I would love to take you out.
Great swimmer. I'm a strong swimmer. So
Great, even better.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it so much. Please, please, please.
I will. I just went to Hawaii for the first time in a minute. I had the best time. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so my partner lives there, so we have a home there. Anytime you're back there, we'll both take you out.
Yes. Do we have fins on? Do we have anything?
We have fins. We
Okay.
have a snorkel and a mask, but you're going on your own breath. So you're descending on your own breath.
I can handle that. As long as I'm cleared post second neck job, I think I'm good.
Yes,
can
I
get in
think
the
so
water.
too.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm down. I mean, listen, true water baby. Like I have to be in the ocean
makes me
every couple
so
weeks.
happy.
Yeah. I float. I
It
do
makes
the thing.
me sad.
Yeah. What if maybe we do a couple lessons, get you comfortable? I just think maybe it's you haven't had enough exposure to it.
I felt like we got somewhere with our swim lesson that one time.
Maybe. I don't know if we did. Now that I have a hole in my eardrum, it's like too dangerous for me.
Oh, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, swimmer's ear, that'll
worst.
fuck you up. Talk about an episode of The Pit. Wait till they do a swimmer's ear episode. That is, that's tough. You don't enjoy a pool either? Like even, do you soak
In
at least?
theory, I would. In theory.
In theory.
But
Yeah.
weren't you at one point like
Kickboard.
with a kickboard?
If I have a kickboard and earplugs and maybe goggles and it's really the right temperature everywhere,
It's really the right temperature.
like I could really have some fun kickboarding around a pool. That's in salt water, like that's really fun. So I get to have my own experience that way.
Shout out to all the eczema warriors out there, but I only have a saltwater pool because that's why I go into the ocean. I got bad eczema, and I'll tell you what, it cures me immediately.
I have it real bad right now on my chest and behind my ears, and it is so fucking itchy. I don't know if California weather dryness fucks you up like it does me, but
Do you get gel nails? You
no,
got
never. Bear.
I was going to say, because I'm allergic to the gel nail, and I was literally getting gel nails, and then my eyes and it would go down my neck, and I did an experiment. Everyone was like, quit getting the gel, and it
Can't get
So
gel.
what do
Yeah.
you get now?
just dip. I get that acrylic shit
I
that
love
really is
it.
going to give you the cancers.
I
So fuck
fucking
the Diet Cokes. I'm like huffing this in all day.
Dip is so thick and
It's
hardy.
thick, and then they dip it, and they stroke it, and they set it, and it makes me horny.
Same.
Yeah.
Wait, Jules, didn't you find a new lover in Hawaii?
What?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess because I was like manifesting summer love, and then it was like last week already, and then I met this surfer boy.
Here we go.
But then I'm like you, where if I see someone hot, I don't talk to them, and I just try to like hide.
And her 17-year-old sister had to run back and be like, my sister likes you. Can she get your number?
Yeah, so Isa had to do that. But then I was like, why should I text first? He should be the one. But then he didn't have my number, so I didn't text him. It went a week without any talking. And then I surfed again on Tuesday, and then he was there. And he was like, how come you never like text me? I was like, you text me first. And he was like, okay, give me your number.
Did he do it right away?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us. Keep going.
It was just that. And then he was like, oh, next time, like, you have to text me and I'll take you somewhere. Like, we should go, like, somewhere. And then he kept, like, high-fiving, and he would, like, hold my hand so long. I was like, Okay.
Wait, I have a real question about this because she's scared of white penis.
I know he's white too, but
Jules, are you like ready to like re-enter the white penis world?
I guess.
You've never been to the white penis world?
I've been and I got scared.
She ran from white penis world, screaming.
Don't go to Europe then. I'm telling you right now. Do not. Those are goofy white penises everywhere.
I know. It was
okay.
like so pale for me, so I was traumatized for it. But then I guess I'm open because he was so cute and he's a surfer boy. So
Yeah. And
you
can I be
guys-
honest with you? This white
is it-
surfer boys are pretty fucking hot.
Did you guys like meet up?
no, because we were leaving the next day, so he was like,
Ooh, but an LDR, a summer long distance.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lana
girl.
Del Rey?
Yes.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey.
yes. Yes.
That's what I would do at surf camp. It was the hot, like, white surfer boys. You know, it was a mix.
and he was so tall
those are
too. I've never tried tall boys, so I was like, oh my god.
oh,
So have you
God.
texted?
Yeah,
You still texting?
a little bit.
Are you
Is he
gonna
based
see him?
in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay. We got to go back.
We gotta
now
go
I'm
back.
invested. I'm coming. I will be in the fucking sand dune with the binoculars. You're like, Jules, get that shit. You got to live like you have to live, laugh, love. You have to go out into the world, do as many dicks as you can in a safe way, consensually, and you need to just do your thing because the rest of us are cheering you on, and we are living vicariously through you.
That's what it is, living vicariously. It's over for me.
It's over for me.
It's over for all of us. So just like tell us your stories. Go live it big and then
live it
report
big.
back.
Don't live it small, bitch. Do
No,
not
no,
live
no,
it small.
no.
Yeah, I'll get all the dicks.
Yeah, get all the dicks.
Yeah, please.
That's good for you.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. One more thing though,
Yeah,
I wanted to
hit me.
ask you. You and Jeff were long distance for a while.
Long time.
How were you able to do that for so long? Was there like always a plan at the end, being like, okay,
Yes. Great question. And, you know, young gals always DM me and they ask me that, like, oh, my boyfriend just got a new job somewhere. Like, what do I do? I think long distance, if it's the right relationship, long distance works. It's not easy. I'll never forget the day I sat down with Jeff in New York. We had been dating like a year and I said, I got to go to LA. Like, I have to chase the thing. And we were sitting at like a Buca de Beppo or something. And he's like hysterically crying. He's like, chase your dreams. And I knew I met the right guy because he said, I never wanted to hold you back and then you resent me because I knew we were in it for the long run. And I knew we were going to get married like date 3. Like it was like, that's my person, as cheesy as that sounds. I will tell you though, if he gets hit by a bus, I'm going to only black dick because black men respect me and love me in a way that other white men don't. It's Jeff and then only black dudes, okay? So I will just tell you, Jeff knows, I said in like my prenup, it's like, you know, if you go, I'm gone. So, but yeah, and we just did it. It was not easy. I mean, we spent I didn't have a pot to piss in when I was here in LA, and we spent every last dime traveling. But I also say, like, when you see each other, it's actually quality time. Yeah. And now we live together in my mom's house, and it's like a crock pot pressure cooker of being like, my mom's driving me nuts. And he's like, your mom's driving me nuts. And we're like, let's just go for a 20-minute drive just to get out. We pack our dogs in the car, and I'm like, we got to go to Mallorca tomorrow, you know? And like, life will always be hard. And I always want to say this to young gals. When it's good, when you're dating, that really is like peak. So if it is tough and you don't know where you stand with somebody while you're dating, it's not the relationship. Because it's only going to get harder as you get married and live life and have these experiences. So why be with these guys who like you don't know where you stand?
Right.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Right.
But yeah, we were long distance for almost like 8 years.
Incredible.
But made it happen. I mean, and reality too. I moved to LA. I was here. We were going back and forth. I mean, we saw each other once a month, once every other month, and no breakups, no nothing. It was just like, that's my dude. And then my dad passed, and I moved back to Atlanta. And Jeff was in New York finishing like a grad school program, and I was just like, all right, I got to be here for a little bit. I mean, it was obviously easier. We were on the East Coast, but that was just my person. We just made it work. You have to make it work. And now we live together, but I also stay on tour. And I think it's the special. Like, I go on the road and I come home and I'm like, I actually like this human, you know?
Yeah, I don't think two people are meant to be in each other's faces
All day, every day.
That's not healthy.
Yeah.
Not if it's your mom, your sister,
Yeah.
your dog. Maybe my dog. Yeah, just my dog.
I want my dog to live inside
Yeah,
me.
me too.
Heather, I'm so glad that we finally got to have you on our show.
Thank you for having me. I've been
being
such a
here.
big fan forever, and I'm so
Same.
invested in your new love life. And I want to make sure that I will send you the lymphatic plate. So give me your address. I'll send you one, and I want to make sure that you're pooping because that's important.
Thank you.
Because you can't be having all this sex if you're backed up.
I
either.
know. I don't want to
playing with
fart.
fire.
Yeah, I don't want to fart and
Yeah.
it smells like
Yeah. Because then the fart has to travel around the existing poo. It's
It's not good. And then queefing is just a whole nother can of worms.
yeah.
Even married for how long I've been with Jeff, queefing still makes me giggle. It makes me giggle.
You cannot not acknowledge it.
You have to.
Because it's like, oh, let's pretend we didn't hear that. It's so just like, we all heard it. It was loud and
was-
obnoxious.
So loud.
They don't care. Nobody cares.
No, they really don't care.
don't
Jeff calls
care.
me Kitty Queef because my nickname's Heath Cat. And so when it happens for like a week, he's like, Kitty Queef, you want to go to dinner? And I'm like, stop. Like I turn red. I'm like, please don't say that. Oh my God, I can't.
Your mom hears?
Oh, my mom knows everything. Oh yeah. No, my mom doesn't. We have a pretty nice setup at the compound, but no, my mom is actively being like, when am I getting a grandchild and stuff like that. So I also grew up in a house where like my parents really made love and loved each other, not in a creepy way. But
I
like,
love that.
But they were I had a very healthy sense of sexuality growing up because my parents were like really. They fucked.
Can I just ask one more question before we go? This is what I want to hear. I have a kid and I never want to conceal my love for my partner from him. You're saying you liked watching that. You loved watching your parents be loving.
Yes, and then I would go to some of my other friends' houses and their parents, like you never saw them kiss or hug, and that was weird. I mean, granted, they had a good relationship. That doesn't always happen. But no, I felt very much so when I started getting in relationships, I had a healthy version of what to have as a guiding light, you know?
yeah.
No, I think it's good. You know, I mean, we're not doing hand jobs at the kitchen table, but I think it was good to see that my parents really physically loved each other.
This makes
you
me
know?
feel better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the opposite effect, but that's because my parents are like, it's not like loving, it's like gross.
Oh, they're
like,
deep throating.
They'll like just like make like sex jokes right in front of me where it's like that is you're crossing a line. I feel that my parents cross a line, and if you just don't cross that line, it should be okay.
So does it make you feel uncomfortable that they're boning? Because I think you should be like, yeah, mom and dad.
No, I would if it was their secret. But like, why do I have to like know like hear the giggles, and like I feel like they get off on like grossing me out. Like there's something weird going on.
I always knew that my parents were doing it when I would come home on like a Friday night after a football game and I'd hear Michael Bublé on the Sonos upstairs and the jacuzzi going, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I'll tell all my friends, like, guys, we gotta go to Chick-fil-A for a while. Mom and dad, Bublé's playing, you know? I mean, my dad on his deathbed, he was asking for a blowjob. And my mom was like, Kyle, you got a catheter in. It's not happening. But he literally said, like, one of his last breaths to my mom was like, you were a great lover. And I was like, hell yeah.
I love that.
Now I really respect it. I'm like, fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also just if I can have a 10-second, I'm not plugging any shows or anything. My mom's great. She's such a catch. I have the hottest mom on the planet. She's been 10 years widowed. She's looking for, somebody to travel the world with. She still wants to date. She's still horny. So if anybody has like a fun rich uncle or wants me to be their stepsister, we're great at holidays. I have a really fun family. So DM me because I'm really looking for somebody for my mom to date.
Wow.
Whoa, that sounds so fun.
Yeah, and she's cute, y'all. Robin McMahan is so hot. Yeah, she had the love of her life with my dad, and now she just wants somebody to like travel and have a blast with, and she
so
deserves
fair.
that.
Yeah, that's absolutely what she deserves. Yeah.
So that's what my pitch. I came here. I tested cokes. I gave you doo-doo advice. We talked.
We're going to Hawaii.
I'm going to Hawaii. I'm free diving. Can't wait. And I hopefully will find my mom love. And I'm so grateful to have met you ladies. Y'all are fantastic.
We're manifesting that for you and for Robin. Heather, thank you so much. Thank you to our audience. I hope you guys loved Heather as much as we do, and I know that you do. And as always, we'll see you next week with a brand new episode.
Oh my God, you're the best.